You're looking for the fifth wheel V40 Pro scooter, 350 watt motor, 800 peak power, dual suspension, dual disc brake in the back with a thumb throttle, brake bell, and LED for riding at nighttime. We're gonna go out for a ride, show you how to install and set up and what this is about. Fifth wheel V40 Pro, 350 watt motor, 800 peak power, speeds up to 20 miles, a 24.9 mile range, 0 to throttle by pulling the brake and hitting the throttle from zero start, an e-scooter for transportation, recreational, and more. You're looking for a scooter? V40 Pro by Fifth Wheel. An 800 watt motor with peak power, 48 volts, 24.9 mile range at speeds up to 20 miles per hour. We're going to unpack this bad boy, pull it out of the box, and show you what it's all about. Everything's nicely packaged. Take everything out of the bags. The fifth wheel V40 Pro is ready for assembly of the handlebar by lifting up the bar, locking into place, and adjusting correctly the bar facing forward. Please tuck all leads in all the way down. Place in the connector to the center and slide down gently without pressing the mode on button. And place on the 4 bolts with the blue Loctite on each side with the supplied Allen key. Try Allen or your own personal drill and bit. Once fully assembled and tightened down, we could proceed to the next step of peeling labels off and setting up the application. With the Tri-Allen key, it is a tool for the brakes, the bolts for the steering wheel, handlebar, and more. Peel off all stickers on the LED displays and back, front, handlebar. The fifth wheel V40 has its charging port over here that opens up. And for the first time, you have a charger with a AC plug red and green LED light on the unit. And you're going to simply plug into the unit over here by placing into the dedicated DIN plug. And the other end of the adapter cable plugs into the opposite end of the power source and into the unit. You'll get a red LED indicator. When completed, turns green after a number of hours, 4 to 6 hours, on a fully depleted battery to fully charge your unit. On the backside, we have a clip that falls into place, holds the handlebar, and you're able to lift your scooter. It's portable. Take anywhere you want to go. We have a kickstand, a solid kickstand that has a little rubber boot that comes off and replacement boots that slip on, and you have 2 of them for replacements. The scooter is smartphone application driven, and we're going to set it up by releasing the handle and getting ready to load the application over here. Take a QR scan. After the QR is scanned, we have the V40 and we have it highlighted. So we click on it and we are in the Invanti mobility application and click on the open. It's going to be on this particular page. If you have existing scooters like the V30 Pro, it'll be here. On the upper right is a plus. Hold the button down for over a second, turn the scooter on. In the center, you see a Bluetooth light come on after you hit the plus, doing for a search. You're going to hit the fifth wheel ES14B to bind the scooter. You're going to click on the information once again if it does not bind, and hit the bind button down below. It'll say vehicle's nickname, fifth wheel, and the serial number, and OK. The fifth wheel says bound, so now we click on it. It opens up and you see now the Bluetooth in the center. We have Bluetooth up here. We're at 100%, 0.00 miles at 0.00 watt on sport mode, which goes up to 19 miles per hour. We have the option to turn headlights, go to the gear, the braking system, and the front LED light. We're in a low lit situation. We have the light with a small amount of movement and the large light with a large amount of movement. The LED light is in rainbow mode. If we want to go to party mode, forest mode, and heat. Check for future firmware uploads. We have customs of breathing. We adjust the breathing level and lower the breathing level and pick out different types of colors and choices. We have running mode, chasing mode, steady mode, and closure mode. We have the headlight mode that we could simply turn on after pressing the headlight and off. We have what looks like 3 gears. That'd be our pedestrian, economy, D, and S. Those would be the different speeds of the unit. Then we have here that looks like a disc brake of weak, medium, and strong. And then we have in the settings, the vehicle's name, the information, miles per hour, kilometers, 0 start, cruise control, mood light settings, firmware versions, and more. The scooter has a standby of 5 minutes. We'll shut down the scooter and unbind off the application. Going over the handlebar we have here are the LEDs in the front and the rear. By turning on the switch, that is from the back, the front with an audible beep, and the window LED signal on the display. To turn off the light of the blinker is hit it again and the light shuts off after a second. A nice large diameter handlebar, a handbrake aluminum with the bell pushed down for the thumb, a thumb bell. The 5-bar indication, double press to switch modes, single press to turn the light on, and off. Long press to shut the scooter down. On the back is the bracket to lock the mechanism and the thumb throttle. Your back brake light, plastic on a hard shell back wheel cover, the handlebar bracket area of locking mechanism with the dual brake system, brake adjustment, side reflectives, and the multi-tool for adjustments. You have a 10-inch honeycomb wheel, a full rubber wheel, flat free. You have a kickboard that's a top made of rubber with the fifth wheel logo, 6 inches wide by 23.5 inches in length, with the 5-inch kickstand that measures about 6 inches from the floor to the top. The overall length is up to 44 inches in length and height. Underneath is all your controls. It is IP rated of 54. It could withstand dust and rain. The scooter weighs in about 34 pounds, 37 pounds. You have a dual shock heavy duty suspension in the back and the bottom area of your control, made of metal. Your power support area, your front shock system with the 10-inch filled rubber wheel, flat free, 350 watt motor, 800 peak power. On the front is your LED light spectrum, your safety locking mechanism, and your cables that run through, protected with heavy-duty spiral wrap. We have a capacity weight of up to 264 pounds, up to 24.9 in mile range on a single charge, and up to 20 miles per hour in speed. Can go up a 20% grade hill, 4 hours of maximum charge. It is lightweight, easy to foldable in a matter of 3 seconds, and portable. We're going to go out for a test ride and show you what the scooter is about. So here we are, went about 67 miles. We are ready to go again. It's got a nice resolution with the thumb throttle, cruise control, set it, and you're cruising. 24.9 mile range with up to 20 miles per hour. Got a nice large display to read, and on the front you have that LED light that you can set up to your liking. Use your smartphone to read what's on, or simply just use it as is. It's portable. It weighs about 37 pounds, foldable. Take it on the go in the RV, the camper, where you need to get from point A to point B and back. It's got a nice skid plate, rubber, weather resistant. It's got front and rear lights. It has a solid brake light with a solid back tail covering the wheel. 10-inch solid wheels, flat free. V40 Pro scooter. Check them on out. They make a number of models. The V30 Pro, easy, simple to fold up and lock away. I hope you enjoy your scooter if this is something that you are looking for in your scooter needs. Thank you for viewing.